Welcome to 1750 Hollywood and Vine. I'm your host, Ayana G, aka Betty Cash. Today we'll be blessed with the presence of Roscoe. He's going to be giving us an interview, let us know what's going on with his album and what his whole project is about and his whole get down. Later on we'll have a special guest, so you guys stay tuned. So, who influenced you the most in this rap game?
In the rap game, I had to say all the influence came from Corrupt and Daz, Pac, the whole Death Row experience, the whole era. Because at that time, I was more in the reading. I was a reader. I was reading a lot of books, and I was starting to become more in tune with reading and writing and the side of me that's more into literature. That's the side of me I was starting to become. I'm starting to become that person. I started writing poetry.
Young Roscoe, sick pins and mics and MCs die. Whip swings at night, flip tens at night, rent plenty of mics. Kick the kickstand from up under your bike bump.
I was pretty much touching every aspect of creativity that I could get my hands on at the time. But making music was a whole nother door that I had never ever ventured off into until my brother came back home. But around that time when I was coming up, as far as what influenced me to do this type of music, I would have to say the era of music that I grew up listening to, which would be the Death Row era.
I got an attic where I stash my Skrilla. Keep it automatic, meaning heated by the attic. My gas blast, erratic blast, latitude accuracy, rapid fast. Young scope dizzle, keeping it rizzle. Check. Yeah, baby.
I mean, when it started out, I was just making rap records, but now I do pretty much whatever record makes me feel better when I walk out of the studio. So I might go in there and play around, and I might go in there and have a ball and come out with an R&B song. I might come out with a song with just talking all the way through. It might just be a poem. You know what I'm saying? It might just be music and a gang of backgrounds on it.
There is a light that shines. Punch it to the first hook. And then punch me right in after that hook. I come in, you know what I mean?
I want to be a different scope every time I get behind the mic, with a different flow, with a different style, going a different direction on a different concept, all for the positive though, you know?
True, I've definitely been in the studio and seen you guys rock the mic, get together and do your thing. You guys freestyle often.
Yeah.
Often.
You know what I mean? The freestyle is like sparring. That's what we do. We go back and forth. You know what I mean? We love each other on the mic. You know what I'm saying? On the mic, it's just nothing make me feel better than hearing another YA rider on the mic. Don't nothing make Try feel better than hearing another YA rider on the mic. Don't nothing make Bizzle feel better than hearing another YA rider on the mic. Same for YG. This first album, I just spent a whole lot of time by myself. So it's a whole lot of my influence in it. But I had my YA riders with me a whole gang at a time too. So you can see that on the more wilder tracks where we get our party on. But it's a couple of tracks where you get that out of me. You know what I mean? That part of me that just really don't feel like being bothered. I just want to do what I got to do and chop them heads right quick. I got a 13-disc changer in my car.
All right, well, give me your top 5.
Well, my top 5, you know what I'm saying? Aside from Ashanti and Tweet, my top 5 would have to be YA, Young Roscoe, Corrupt Young Gotti, Space Boogie. You know, I got dog food in there. I'm an all-around type. I listen to whatever, you know, from pop to hip-hop to R&B to rhythm and blues. My goal as an MC is to be the best MC that I can be, because as far as being a gangster goes, you know what I'm saying, I can never epitomize gangster the way my brother does. I can never epitomize khakis and chucks the way Corrupt does. That's Corrupt. You know what I'm saying? I'm from Philly, so I wouldn't even approach, I wouldn't even try to ride his coattail all the way through down to, oh, dog pound out, whoop, 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 this and that. You know what I'm saying? You won't see Sko like that. When you see Sko, you're gonna see Sko YA'd out the game, because that's all we about.
I want to get a haircut, I'm going to get a haircut in the clothes that I'm wearing right now. It's my little brother. Really ain't no role I do besides advice. The rest the boy does, you know. He's great in the studio. Really, there's nothing for me to really do but just support him through appearance at certain places. Other than that, you know, like we doing these little shows right now that Scotty doing, but I'm preferring for him to do them by himself so he can, you know, experience is the greatest teacher, and that's the only thing left for the boy to learn because he learned everything else. Other than that business in which I'm schooling him on right now, and you know, the boy is excellent. Ain't really too much I do but just give him great advice. It's a lot of teaching in there that the boys have besides myself.
Right.
You know, which all around it shapes a great artist, something that's very marketable as well as skill-wise, uncompromisable. I mean, the boy is just dastardly. You know, I call him the shark because when Scotty grabbed the mic and there's people around, he just eats them all up. He can get response from the people who really just like real raw shit. I want cursing, I want and keep going. All of that. He got them loving him. But he ain't even saying one curse word on his whole record. And he's really the new generation of an artist similar to myself, which was East Coast born and West Coast bred.
Once again, I'd like to say thank you to Roscoe for coming out, and a special shout out to Corrupt for sliding through. Make sure you guys pick up that album, Young Roscoe Philaphornia.